All right. Today we're diving into. I'll wait for it. This is about as 90s as it gets, and that was Ray. Anyway, 1995, 96, probably 96. Brought to you by NEC Home Electronics.
皆さん、お元気ですか？ロルフィはとっても元気です。今回も楽しい内容が盛りだくさん。思いっきり楽しんでくださいね。それではアニメフリーク FX ボリューム3を始めましょう。
Thank you, Rolfie. That's the mascot for. I guess we're watching it again. That's the mascot for the PCFX, basically, at this point. We've seen her before in previous volumes. But this is Anime Freak FX, a digital magazine for the PCFX. Volume 3. Hey, she looks pretty good. That's a nice outfit. Alright, let's see. Oh, we got a couple things in this one. First things first, we got a Tenchi Muyo preview. There was a game on the PCFX, I know that. It's one of those like visual novels game, more of an adventure game. God, got my throat all messed up today. But anyway, we got a continuation, scene 3 of the Private Idol, and a little anime series. This is an original game, I think. I don't know if it's based on manga or something. I don't think it has an actual anime. But these were OVAs released for the PCFX here. I'm assuming they're like a... I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. Exclusive type of thing. We've seen part 1 and 2 on previous streams, like long ago. Want to see that. Idol Freak. This is talking about idols. It's like an idol interview. Voice Freak is the same, but for voice actors. Karaoke we might take a look at. I'm not gonna sing though. Photo and Talk. Last volume, I think. I might be thinking of a different magazine for the PC Engine. We had a thing where it was just a bunch of pictures of all the heroines and female women in gaming, basically, of the games at the time for the PCFX or PC Engine. And we're gonna take a look at everything else in a bit. Thank God for these old magazines. Let me know if I have to turn up the volume or anything. Let's get right into it with the Tenchi Muyo. If my controller would. Thank you. That would scroll. Handle with care. Says Freak. I don't know if I should take that lightly or what. Yeah, we're letting the play AI here do its thing. Just says Private Idol Scene 3. Alright, so I'm gonna go with this one. I've never seen the anime, I've never played any of the games. I do have a few that are translated we could play at some point. They're in my backlog, that's the future thing, because I know it's a bit of a romance comedy. My favorite, obviously. But yeah, we've played so many digital magazines at this point. Surprised we haven't gone back to one in a while. I guess I just wanted to give it a break, because there aren't that many. Here we go. Not for the PC or for the NEC consoles. Yep.
周りを取り巻く人たちのキャラクターもすごいしね。シャオシャオ。愛と友情と笑いと涙のドタバタ SF アニメ「両変容期天使無用のモンド無用」。
Some of these have copyrighted music. I'm gonna try not to talk too much, so I'm not deafening you.
私も。まずは涼子さんの熱いラブシーンから。ほんと積極的なんだからシャン。
言っただろ、私は海賊だって。お前をちょうだいに来たぜ。ねえ天地。
ああ、話せってば。
ねえ天地、そんなことしてないでさ、なんかして遊ぼうよ。こっちを見て天地。
やだ
天地見て。
肝試しをしに来たんじゃなかったのかよ。
さっきまで。そうだ、こうなったら私と一緒にどっか遠くへ逃げようよ。見てなよ天地、私いつかきっとお前を本当の旅に連れ出してみせる。いつかきっと。天地、楽しいよな、毎日お祭りみたいでさ。こんな日がいつまでも続けばいいよな天地。頼む、行かないでくれ。もう何もいらない。お前を亡くしちまったら私は
すごく積極的だね。私たちもそうしようよミャー。続いては愛花様。ジュライ王家の姫とあって恋の方もおしとやかに。でも普段は全然違うのにね。シャオシャオ、なんでかミャー。
大丈夫ですか、愛花さん。大丈夫ですか。すいません。
天地様、私あなたのことが。いえ、何でもありません。
ジュライ王家正統の血筋であると分かった以上、天地様が大いにつくべきなのです。
そうすれば私は天地様と一緒になることができる。
こら、そこの愛花。何やってんだよ。
何にも、見ての通りですわ涼子さん。
てめえ、やっぱり
あなたには関係ないでしょ。はい、天地兄ちゃん。そんなに喧嘩してると誰かに取られちゃうぞシャオシャオ。次ささみね。
はいはい。
ささみ。素直じゃないんだから。次は声優さんが選ぶベスト審査を。ここで天地無用主要声優さんが選んだベストシーンを紹介するみゃん。まずは涼子役の折笠愛さんが選んだこのシーン。
だって心の底では気持ちが通じてるって思ってたからなあ。そうじゃなかったのかよ。
続いては愛花役の高田由美さん。ジュライ王家の領地なの。ここで取れたものは全部私のものなの。シャウシャウ。美穂子役の水谷優子さん。違う、2464でもなくってどうしよう。清音役の天野ゆりさん。天地パパ役とおじいちゃんの役をしていた青野武さん。一人で二役同時にこなしてたんだって。すごいみゃん。そして選んでくれたベストシーンはこれしゃう。
それでいい。感じるぞ、君の闘志を。加賀とよ、お主にはもう一度死んでもらう。
次は和州役の小林優子さん。和州ちゃんが発明した次元インナー率コントローラーが暴走して、みんないろんな世界に迷い込んじゃうんだよね。シャオ。
世界をさまようことになる。
ささみ役の横山千沙さん。和州ちゃんのコピーが三星さんになってしまうシーン。シャオ、これはおかしかったみゃん。シャオ、最後は天地役の菊池正美さん。ホームコメディとしてこの作品を見せるならこれってことで決めたんですって。
取り返さなくちゃね。
そうですにゃー。ベストシーンのコーナーでした。シャオシャオ、さあ次はこのコーナーだよ。
焼きそば2つください。
ワイド。
そこまでバカにならなくてもいいのに。ほんとダメやん。またくしゃお。名前がないと不便だね。そうだ、天使兄ちゃんと良子姉ちゃんの子供だから天子。
俺の子供じゃない。
そんなに見つめないでください。相川。天使様。
俺なんかしました。
天使様。金魚が全然いないよ。
おい、金魚がいなけりゃ客が来るわけないじゃないか。
いるよ、ちゃんと。
大きな魚だよ。
な、ちゃんといるだろ。
よし、これでオッケー。ここは万事解決。あとはじゃあスイッチ
はあ、また修理が遅れちゃいましたね。
ワッシュちゃん頑張って。ワッシュちゃんファイト。ワッシュちゃん頑張れ。ファイトいっぱい。ファイトファイトファイト。たまにはあんたたちが頑張んなさいよ。はいキヨね、卵酒よ。
何よそれ。
この星の風の特効薬なのよ。
お前は。
すいません。すいません。すいま
あんたのせいよ、あんたの。
せん。三星さんも大変そうだね。これでもあげようかしゃお。すごいんだって。行ってみよう。シャオ。
If it didn't already have anybody's attention, here's the best part of the anime. Anybody lurking in the background can now take a good look in the screen.
ほんと、ここのお風呂は広くていいわね。
困った人たち。皆さんの期待を受けて4月中旬より全国公開。天使さんのママが見れるんだって。みんなで見るしゃお。にゃー、私たちが教える 天地無用いかがでしたか？もっと詳しく知りたい人は劇場で会おうしゃう。天地さんを取り巻くいろいろな愛、そしてお祭りのようなドタバタ、ちょっぴり儚くてちょっぴり切ない時も。三角関係の涼子さんと彩香さん、天地さんはどっちに振り向くのかみゃん。しゃあ、恋って大変しゃう。みんなもずっと見守ってあげてね。それじゃまた会う日までシャウシャウにゃー。
All right. Hopefully I didn't lose anybody. Theatrical film. I don't know if you saw it, but we were. There was a release in Golden Week of 1996. I hope we'll make it in time for the live tour. Yeah. I just set my schedule straight for Golden Week 6. I hope we'll be there in Tokyo in time. Or was that Kyoto? I didn't actually read. Alright. I would say, yeah, I'd like to read it, add it to my list. However, I don't think, maybe it is a manga, I don't know. You know, back in the good days where anime was a exclusive thing, different to a manga, there were adaptations, and they went pretty far. It was not like today where it's just 12 episodes and then call it a day. But I do have plenty of games here translated as well, so I can just read through the story myself. And there's plenty of other stories on it as well. Different versions too. I believe I have the PC version translated somewhere. The original Tenchi Muyo. The PC FX had its own versions. Sega CD has some. PC Engine as well. I don't know about Nintendo consoles. That's all I can think of. Sega Saturn might have one. Or I believe half of those are just the same thing anyway. But whatever. Yeah, it was pretty enjoyable. Again, I hope I didn't lose anybody. I don't like to talk during cinematics or FMVs or anything like that. Again, Ralphie looks really good in that outfit. Very unique type of uniform, I guess. The artist gives her very good outfit. Got a good fashion sense, I guess, or her, I don't know. People then forget that women can also make good anime. Or draw it, I guess. Yeah, the boots are nice. I don't know. Anyway, point is, don't let anybody tell you women can't make the same lewd designs as men, or great design.
プライベートアイドルの完結編です。
You'll get what I mean when we're talking about, like, bullshit in today's gaming scene. Anyway, this is part 3 of Private Idol. You'll remember, I'm going to talk over the cinematic because you can't understand it anyway. In the last two, they're recapping it too. There was a stalker or whatever peeking through the cameras and just messing with the idols. And our fairy friend here got caught, and stuff happened. So, let's see how it goes. And it's a shame this isn't an actual series. Pretty sure it's just a game. Like a game.
ルカのナビのファーストコンサートに集まったファンの列です。
There's me on the right.
まだ故障は治らんのかいな。もう開演まで時間がないで。
社長、故障じゃなくてさらわれたんだって言ってるでしょ。
なバカな話があるんかいな。とにかくそのなんとかいう男は信用できるのかいな。ほんまにナビを直せるんやろな。
タミヤ君は頑張ってくれています。
はあ、ほんま心もとないの。今さら調子もできへんし、ライスボールといいはるかといい、オルカのおかげでうちは大迷惑や。
社長、ナビたちが悪いんじゃないわ。 この
おいこら何すんねん。
くそ。やったか。
残念でした。
ちくしょ
タミヤくん、
メイさん、
全然ダメ。
プログラムに近づくだけでナビさんもどきが出てきて、もうずっとこの調子なんですよ。こんなにひねくれててがっちりしたガード見たことない。
犯人の方があんたより上手ってことか。
そんなことはないはずです。
でももう2日もかかって。
まだこれからです。
タミヤくん、お願い、ナビを助けて。ナビ、あんなところに閉じ込められて助けて助けてって言ってるよ。なのに僕何もできなくて。
メイさん、分かってます。全力で頑張りますから。
メイ、ほらお化粧が落ちちゃうよ。
あら、まだやってるの？無駄よ、無駄無駄。あっちもあなたを助けようと必死みたいだけど、もう無理ね。間に合わないわ。よしなさいって。あんまり無茶をするとデータに傷がつくわよ。コンサートが終わるまでそこでおとなしくしていなさいよ。
あなたたちの思い通りになんかさせないわ。
そこでそんなことを言ってもね。ま、見られないあなたは残念だけど、今日のコンサートはきっとすごいことになるわよ。
メイ、
ああ、バカな子。
大変お待たせいたしました。メイスター&ナビファーストコンサート開場いたします。チケットはお一人様1枚ずつお手に持ちまして、係員にご提示ください。なお、コンサート中の写真
お前たちは幸運だよ。今日のコンサートではめったに見られないいいものが見られるぞ。
お客様、できればマスクとサングラスをお取りください。あらぬ疑いをかけられないとも限りませんので。はい。はるかお姉様。はるかさん、それにライスボール。
話は聞いたわ。メイちゃん、なんて言っていいか。
メイさん、ありがとう。
で、どうなの？そう。
許せないわ、こんなの。私たちばかりか、メイさんまで。とっ捕まえたら思いっきり引っ叩いてやる。ありがとう。あなたたちだって大変なのに心配してくれて。何言ってるんです？私たちだって被害者ですもん。そいつには思いっきり恨みがあります。
本当にメイちゃんを同じ目に遭わせたくないわね。
よし、今度こそどうだ。
惜しい惜しい惜しい惜しい
くそ
惜しい。
タミヤくん、
ただのオーバーロードです。でも今ので多分3分の1が飛んでしまった。
オーバーロードって使いすぎたってことよ。で、なんとかなるの？開演までもう30分もないのよ。
分かってます。僕だって諦めませんよ。
何か私たちに手伝えることは？
そうだ、会場を探してください。あいつはきっと来ているはずです。
ちょっと正気。このコンサートに何人来てると思ってるの？軽く10万人はいるのよ。
ゲートチェックならともかくもう中に入っちゃってるし。
でもはるかさんとライスボールはオルカを持っている。オルカの目というか、サーチならなんとかなるかもしれないでしょう。待っててください。今奴のモンタージュを作りますから。
ナビ。こんなんじゃわからないわよ。
元気でしてファイ、勇気でしてファイ。
いいぞ、最高だ。
さあ、あなたの精一杯を見せて。
メイの歌が聞こえる。ナビ、この歌が聞こえてる。聞こえる。聞こえるよ、メイ。
何言ってんのよ。そんなものここに聞こえるわけが。やめなさいよ。本当に消滅したいの？
メイ。へい。
嘘。待ちなさい。
さあ、あなたの精一杯を見せて。ナビ、
メイ。
ナビ、本当にナビ？
メイの歌が聞こえたんだよ。
ナビちゃん、ナビ？本当に？
カンナさん、あれ。
バカな。あの牢を破った。
メイ、犯人を見つけたわ。
どこ？
アリーナのほぼ中央。
よーし。
メイさん、何を。
飲みくちゃにされちゃうわ。見つけたんだ、犯人を。私たちも行きましょう。
そう、作戦変更だ。もう少し後のお楽しみのつもりだったが、今すぐ始めてやる。行け、ダークナビ。
元気でしてファイ、勇気でしてファイ。
あなたは。
さっきはよくもやってくれたわね。
アイドルキング。
しまった。
待て。
もう逃がさないわよ。
消えろ。
あなたこそ。 私一生ついていきます。よかったね。みんな驚かせてごめんね。でもね、宇宙探偵ハイパーメイはいつもこうして平和を守っているのよ。いるのよ。こら夜が更けて傘を差す高層ビルの街、夢の雫飛ばそうくるくる回して街の日に輝いた素敵なプレゼント、まだ見ぬあなたまで届けこの想い、恋のヒントは瞳が手がかりに悩んで集めるインフォメーション、時をしようよ巻き込まれない危ない事件、このままじゃ眠れない、やるせない目にない。
Alright. I hope the final part of this OVA was pretty enjoyable. I liked it. And Private Idol seems to be a detective mystery game. Kind of adventure game. I don't know if it's point and click or what. I never played it. For the PC Engine CD, I believe. It's not on the PC FX. I did look before, 'cause I was curious. It might have come out on the Super Nintendo as well. I don't remember. I just gotta stretch it, I guess. But that was an OVA released, a 3-part, which we saw the full. I kept this on the screen, so I want to talk about it. A 3-part OVA, which was all fully released here on the Anime Freak magazines or magazine volumes. So good on them. NEC really was doing their thing. I can't think of anything like this for Nintendo. We had Nintendo Power, but they never did anything digital like this. Sega has done some stuff before. We've also played the Sega Kansenban, or like the game collection, but that's like a different thing. Sony PlayStation has, or had, some other stuff, but that was more like individual disc magazines or previews and stuff, like the Amiyumi, or the Puffy music disc, which had some of their songs, I guess, from the time, like releases or whatever. But I can't think of any other video game company that has done digital magazine like this, instead of just publishing a physical thing like Nintendo Power. It'd be nice to go through some old videotapes and stuff as well. Obviously, I'm not gonna showcase old stuff, maybe copyright or whatever. I'd have to even get it. A reaction would not be a bad idea for a stream as well, in that case. But yeah, it's why I love going through these. All this old treasure troves of old anime and voice actresses and idols, as we were gonna see in a bit. Anyway, you can get the game for, you could have gotten it for 8,000 yen on sale and selling fast. It was probably really good at the time. Let me move this water bottle. It's in the way of the chat. But if you want to see more of these, I don't know how channel looking up goes, but you could just look up Anime Freak, or just look up the videos that I've done on, or the streams that I've done on the PC Engine and PCFX, two NEC consoles. You'll see we've done like 5 other magazines of their company, and this is like an actual like company magazine. It's not just some third party or whatever. We've got a lot of good things to look at here. I believe I read some background on this when I was looking for images to make a thumbnail. There's some other stuff, some secrets here that we can also look at. Maybe it's on premium. I'll save I'm not going to translate this. I'll save this because I know what this is about. But were these free? I have no idea, honestly. I would assume it's like a subscription maybe, or it was like super low price in comparison to other actual games. I don't know. I always said this, but the PCFX is the otaku's console of choice. I would even put in the PC Engine CD. Well, given that they were both heavily anime-centric because of their CD functions, especially the PCFX. But I talk about this so many times in the other previous streams. I think you were in one before, but let's look at the Idol Freak.
皆さんいかがお過ごしでしょうか。妖怪刑事のドロです。今日は FX ユーザーのご要望にお答えして魔剣道こと剣の舞さんのプライベートを密着レポートしてみたいと思います。いえいえご心配なく。この妖怪シーツをすっぽりかぶれば本人に気づかれずに彼女の生の生活をご覧いただけるでありましょう。それではまた後ほど。
Okay, maybe this one isn't about an idol. I think this is about something else.
いやー、なんだかドキドキしますね。おやおや、いきなりなんて寝相なんでしょう。やだ、もうこんな時間。相変わらず勝手な人ですね。お母さん早い。
Oh, people weren't paying attention. They're really looking at that now.
慌ただしいですね。時間の都合で通学シーンは割愛いたしました。あなたがご覧になりたいのはそんなものではなく、これですよね。これ。
But legs. This artist was really doing his thing. You can tell what he likes.
期待通りのお約束ですね。マイさんはどこかな。あ、いましたいました。おお、来ました。
Also, you can kind of take a guess what the narrator is saying, so I'm not gonna let him speak too much. You know, let's just enjoy the moment. That being said, these idle moments, I believe, are just showcasing like specific heroines of different PCFX games. I don't know what this one is. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna translate it and see what it is because I have no clue what this game is. We knew the other ones. I've kind of read about them and seen them in the library, but I don't know who this is specifically.
あの人たち誰？私をスケバンなんかと勘違いしてるのがよくいるのよ。もううるさい。てめえを倒してレベルアップさせてもらうよ。
Interesting premise so far. I thought it was gonna be Angelique, but it's not. It's not blonde. And I'm pretty sure that one's more of a... I can barely hear the music, but I'm pretty sure that one's more of a shoujo RPG. Looks pretty interesting too, though. You know, women aside.
それ以上やるとこいつがどうなっても知らねえぜ。さっさとそいつを捨てな。
人質取っても結局やられんのよね、悪者って。
そんなのは漫画の世界だけだぜ。
投げっぱなしジャーマン。光、ちょっと私 言ってんの。次はあんたんとこの授業でしょ。早くしないと始まっちゃうわよ。あなたたち壊したものは直しておいてね。ピーだ。実践が一番強くなる近道なのにな。
おーっと、今度は光さんの着替えシーンが見られるなんて。あれなんだこれ。どうしたこれ。先ほどの乱闘シーンでビデオが故障してしまったようだ。もう返すも残念。無念だな。ようやく治りました。では下校途中の舞さんを追いかけることにいたしましょう。でもこれでは当分おいしい絵は撮れそうもありませんね。と思いきや、あら大自然の恵み。
ちょっと、いつからカメラ小僧になったのよ、トロさん。
これは舞さんが日々精進してるかどうかチェックを。
それをローアングルで撮る必要があるわけ？
いえ、ですからね、ここ。
そんなー刑事が痴漢まがいのことしてどうするよ。
以上、剣の舞さんのプライベート密着レポートを終わります。 FX ソフト負けるな魔剣道 Z 買ってくださいね。
新しい魔剣道は PCFX の RPG です。新キャラもいっぱい登場してくるからみんな買ってね。そうそう、新キャラのさやちゃんを紹介します。じゃあね、バイバイ。
3 main characters. It looks very familiar. If I read the name translated, I'll know what it is, but let's take a look. Character names. Credits. Yeah, I don't know. They were very cute designs, yeah. Not gonna lie. Alright. But yeah, you can really tell an artist's, I guess, fetish. Or you can just tell what who the artist is based on what the art is showing off. That's pretty apparent in that little preview. What is this? I don't know if that's correct, but I'll take a look at my library and just peace of mind for myself. See what it is. I can't imagine it being anything other than like an adventure game. Maybe like a visual novel style, or maybe a light RPG or something. But we have Voice Freak, I mean. I can't read that, but I'm assuming it says Junko. Well, and these are voice actresses, so let's see what she has to say. Last time it was a voice actress's birthday, and she was going around and having a party and stuff like that. But let's see. I'll translate all that I can. It's gonna be text.
ボイスフリークだよ。私のすべてです。
Yeah, I can't fucking read that.
音楽の神ミューズが使わした天使。彼女の歌声が僕たちを導いてくれる。そして彼女にこれほどまで愛されている音楽とは。
どんな時にも音楽に支えられてきたので、私の場合はもう切っても切り離せないものですね。大事な宝物のような。
I realized I could also pause these and talk over that, but I'm not doing that.
純子は静かに語り始めた。
私が音楽を感じるときは、綺麗な空や素敵な人に出会ったときですね。
純子はいつもマイペースで等身大の自分であり続けようとする。大地の鼓動が、風がいつも感じられるように。彼女はここで多くの人と出会った。声優岩尾純子として。このスタジオではオリジナルアニメビデオ「キーザメタルアイドル」のアフレコが行われていた。主人公キーを演じていく彼女、桜役長澤美樹の呼吸を感じながらアフレコは進んでゆく。
やだ、切っちゃったよ私。どうしよう。なんだって。ごめんね、電話の修理の人が来て 故障が治ったかどうか確かめようと思ったから。
だから何の用だったのか。
彼女はマイクに向かってさまざまなキャラクターになっていく。声優というフィールドの中で
いろんな役でその疑似体験ができることによってその子のまた持っているエネルギーみたいなものをどんどん自分に吸収していけるという意味でやっぱりかなり歌だけをしている時とはもう世界観が変わりましたし、
彼女の声がキャラクターに命を吹き込んでいく。
キャラクターにたくさんのチャンスや幸せを分けてもらってるんだなというふうに思いますね。
そしてキャラクターは彼女を成長させてくれた。声優としても歌手としても。
歌の場合はもう全て自分にかかってくるし一人の世界ですよね。でお芝居の場合は本当に共同作業というか、特にアフレコは感情に浸っている場合ではない時もありますし、カットがどんどん変わっていって、でテストラステス本番ということでもその3回目の本番で全てを決めなければいけないという緊張感、なんかすごくやっぱりクールにこうしていなきゃいけないけども、でもセリフはしっかりと感情を込めなきゃいけないっていうところで、すごくだから難しいなというふうに思いましたし、でもそう思った分だけこれをもうしっかりできる人に絶対なっていきたいなっていうふうに。
純子はいつも等身大の自分であり続けようとする。今の自分を全て受け入れようと。
見えない期待だとか不安だとかそういうものを私も持っていますので、それを人に分からないように隠して自分を作ってしまうんじゃなくて、その持っているもう不安と期待をそのまま出していけるような、ストレートに出していけるような自分の歌という意味で、決してだから作っていかないで、そのままの私自身のキャラクターでいければなというふうに思ってるんですけどね。
彼女は今音楽という宝物を作り出そうとしている。小さな指先を通して音がメロディーに変わってゆく。そのメロディーを譜面が記憶してゆく。何が彼女を作品作りに向かわせていくのだろうか。
すごくいい出会いがあった時というのはやっぱり曲を書いてみたくなるし、その人の顔を見ているだけで、表情を見ているだけでメロディーが浮かんできたり、あとは一人になった時間に晴れた澄んだ空を見上げた時だとか、
今自分の作り出したメロディーに息を吹き込んでゆく。
レコーディングのたびに本当に少しずつなんですけども、いろんなことを吸収してこう成長していってるような感じがするんですよね。まつげに積もる悲しみ、そのヘッドホンを通してそのままブレスから何から自分の耳にすぐ返ってきますから、そういうところでこんな声も持ってたんだなとか、あなたの胸で溶けてく。一番好きな時間というのはレコーディングであって、一番好きな場所というのはスタジオのやっぱりマイクの前ですね。
彼女の宝物を見せる場所。人はその場所をコンサートと呼んでいる。ゆっくりと幕が上がる。彼女は自分の宝物を一つ一つ歌ってゆく。本当に愛おしく、本当にありのままの姿で。初めて出会ったのに、思い出のような人、夢だ
からも歌を歌って夢を与えられる人に成長していきたい。これまで本当にたくさんの方たちに出会ってきました。素敵なことばかりじゃないけど、でもその出会いによってたくさんのことを学んで、そしていろんなことが勇気に変わって、今はすべてそれが素敵な思い出に変わっていきます。ずっと私を抱きしめ、熱く息づく魂で、私がただ帰り着くのはその腕の宇宙。ずっとあなたを探してた、生まれる前からずっと、そう恋より深いこの愛、やっと見つけたよ。
拍手と歓声の中、彼女のコンサートが終わった。天使の歌声で地上を愛で満たし、僕たちに幸せをくれた。彼女はコンサートの後、このように語ってくれた。
私の表情一つでもう皆さんがそれに反応してくれるっていうところだとか、あと歌を聴いて感動してくれたりっていう時に、自分自身がやっぱりこう楽しいな、感動してるなって思ってる時って、それが私たちも同じですよっていうようなことがね、すごく伝わってきて、きっとこういう瞬間がいいんだろうな。
いつも等身大の自分であり続けること、それが岩尾純子を歌手として声優として支え続けているものなのかもしれない。扉の向こうでまた新しい何かを生み出すその第一歩が始まる。
What am I doing here? Translating silence. Well, that was... Yeah, my mic really can't pick up me whispering, which sucks. I can't speak any softer than I already am. But that was Junko Iwao. Good for her. Did a pretty good voice. I actually felt really good going through all. This is a slow volume. Never mind. I can't get any lower than that, or the mic just cuts off entirely. I'll try not to deafen anybody by too loudly. I know some of these can be really low volume, and I'm not just turning it up randomly. Oh, let's check out the karaoke. I'm not gonna sing anytime soon. I feel like you're gonna have to pay me for that. Who is this? TV Tokyo Anime Nurse Angel Ririka SOS. Opening theme, okay. I don't know what this one is, but cool. I don't think this is the game. This is an actual like anime that they got here. And it's got a whole video? Oh, it's actual karaoke. You know what's funny? Even if I wanted to do karaoke, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Because I can't read it. But let's enjoy the background, I guess. A lot of Q going on today. Full CD now on sale. I can't read this in time. I guess you're gonna have to pause, but alright. Lumen Fan Club. TV Tokyo Music. Alright, interesting. I don't know what this is about, but backing out of that for now. Photo and talk. Translate, please. Anytime now. Marina-chan's diary. I don't know who that is.
大野まりなちゃんの日記を大公開。皆さんこんにちは。ロルフィ役の大野まりなです。今回は私の日記を写真付きで皆さんに大公開しちゃいます。ちょっと恥ずかしいけど、ロルフィじゃない大野まりなも見れるんじゃないかなと思います。それでは大野まりなの日記始まり。
Yay, I was expecting like video game PGs and oh, it's concept art, but it's fine too. It's actual photography.
今日はすごく美味しいケーキを食べちゃった。
Photography by Yuichi Makita. Eating a cake, if I could see it, please.
美味しそうなイチゴが乗ったショートケーキでとっても甘くて美味しかった。
Delicious looking shortcake topped with the strawberries, and it was. Bought it. If I could look at it, thank you. There we go. So this is just photography of Marina. I don't know who that is. I don't know if she's a voice actress or something.
それに紅茶も最高。また食べたい。
I'm not a big tea fan, so I don't know. I got nothing to say here. Having a good time, I guess. What's this?
どうしても欲しかったお洋服をついに買っちゃった。前からすっごく欲しかったんだこの服。
I don't want to overlap the Japanese voice, you know? Just in case YouTube has like some sort of translate function. You know, even captions would work, but if you want, you can use the shitty like AI voice translation as well. Got new clothes, I guess.
鏡の前で服を当ててみたらとってもよく似合うんだもん。
Hey, she's got Rolfie on the. She's got a PC effects on the back. I don't know who that creature is. I know who the one in the back left is, though. I tried when I held the clothes up to myself in front of the mirror, they looked really good on me. Good for you. Oh, that's on the picture at the top of the TV, though.
あんまり嬉しいんで買ってきた服に着替えて出かけちゃった。
Okay. Got a nice dress. Dress suit, I guess is what it is. Got a nice color to it. Maybe it's not a suit, that's a skirt. It's a nice suit look.
そうだ、今度のお休みにこのお気に入りの 行ってみよう。そうだ、そうしよう。
And imagine going to a clean park. Grand old year of the Lord, 2026. Oh wait,
今度のお休みの日、晴れるといいな。
they can still do that. We can't. I guess it was cloudy. It's a nice looking bench. I don't know why they're all stacked up like that. It might just be like an arena type of park. I don't know. Are these different people?
今日はこの前買った服を着て公園へ出かけた。
No, it's still Marina. Because, I guess. Hey, shoutouts to Yuichi for taking all these good pictures, I guess. I'm sure he has high quality versions on his home wherever he is in life. That's a very clean suit. Very old school, obviously. It looks really nice, really clean.
公園って久しぶりに行ったけど、たまにはいいもんだな。
Gotta be a voice actress. Or something.
公園の中を歩いたり、景色を眺めたりして、すっごく楽しかった。
No reason they would have like some random grab your idol or anything like that in a magazine like this based on gaming and anime.
お気に入りの服を着て行っちゃったし、もう最高。また行こうっと。
More specifically, anime gaming. Hey, it's a nice park. It's got a very old school look to it. I don't mean that it's the 90s. It's got a very rural, classic, not a lot of development park. Very rustic look. I don't see a lot of concrete.
今日はドルフィーの写真撮影の仕事があった。
Hey, cosplay.
ドルフィーの衣装を着て写真を撮ったから、私自身が本当にドルフィーになったみたいで、とっても楽しかった。
Okay, she's just wearing the costume then. Some things just don't translate, but it's still cute in its own way. I guess you don't really think about certain characters' costumes in real life. Might look a little bit bigger or smaller than you might.
起きて時計を見ると1時間も寝坊してた。
Alright, now they're just doing photo shoots for any reason.
今日は打ち合わせのある日だったのに、こういう日に限って目覚ましならないんだから。
She could be the voice actress. I wouldn't know.
もう目覚まし見てびっくり。慌てて着替えて駅まで全力疾走しちゃったから、仕事する前に疲れちゃった。
I like that jacket. I gotta say
で
that.
もなんとかギリギリ間に合ったからよかったけど、あともう少し起きるのが遅かったら打ち合わせに遅刻してたかもしれない。なんで目覚ましが鳴らなかったのかなと思って確かめてみたら電池が切れてた。電池も取り替えたし、これで明日は大丈夫ね。今日は PCFX で遊んだ。私はこの PCFX のイメージキャラクタードルフィーの声を演じている。
There you go, she voiced Ralphie on the PC effects. Which I believe is an adventure, maybe point and click visual novel. I could be wrong. It is one of those. I feel like I've seen that gorilla plushies. Not fooling me. I thought it was going to be like a more recent thing. But apparently it's a very old plushie from the looks of it. What is that at the bottom? Not a Dreamcast box. I don't know. Man, the PCFX is bigger than I thought. It looks like a PC tower. I guess makes sense. Strong enough to be... And we saw the main menu. You play music and video and pictures and stuff like that, so it's a pretty multimedia type of thing.
ゲームは楽しいし、ドルフィーを演じるのも楽しい。
Play it eventually. It doesn't have a translation. I only have like 2 games translated on the PC effects. That's how niche and obscure this is outside of otaku circles in Japan.
ゲームで遊んでいると熱中しちゃってついつい時間が経つのを忘れちゃう。私ゲームって大好き。今日は CD を買いに行った。 CD を買いに行くといろいろな CD が欲しくなってどれを買おうか迷っちゃうんだけど。
Recognize any of them. Obviously.
今日はお気に入りの CD があったからその CD を買ってきた。
It's a very thick CD case too. Yeah, multi-disc. I don't know.
好きな曲がたくさん入っていたから何回も繰り返し聴いちゃった。今一番やってみたいのが歌の仕事なんだ。いつか歌手デビューしてコンサートをやりたいな。
Well, I hope she made it at some point. This is still 1995, I believe, when they made this. It was released in 96, so it should have been enough time to do the OVAs and the previews and the documentaries and the interviews and stuff like that. So, yeah.
今日はロルフィーのアフレコの仕事があった。私と一心同体って感じのロルフィー。ロルフィーは私が初めてもらったキャラクターだから今可愛くって仕方がない。私が初めて演じるキャラクターロルフィー。
Okay, so they're giving her like a debut, what's the word I'm looking for here? Panel on this magazine. That's pretty cool. I was wondering why she was even here. Not to be negative or anything. It was kind of out of the blue until she said, the main voice actress. Or pretty much the mascot for the PCFX.
これからも大切にしていきたいな。
But good for her. Nice looking mic too. Like mine, but silver.
いかがでしたか？私の日記。
That is the
これ
most
からも
90s.
ロルフィーというキャラクターを大切にして頑張っていきますので、王のマリナをよろしくお願いします。
Most 90s outfit I've ever seen. Alright, Marina Ono. The photographer was you. Or no, I guess it was Nobu Yamagishi. Oh, that's nice. Again, the fact that the company itself that makes the console made a magazine for its own console. Maybe it was like a last ditch because it was pretty much dying at the time. It wasn't outdoing Sega or Nintendo or PlayStation at all. I don't even think it went past 96 or 97. This game, or console. NEC pretty much just died, fortunately. But it's great to see all the effort put into all this stuff, you know, for your own console and catalog and actresses and workers and stuff. You don't see any other gaming company or console company doing it. But yeah, it was only in Japan. The PC Engine did come out here, but this one was exclusively in Japan. The PC Engine wasn't even that popular here, it just phased out. I guess that's why they didn't bother with it. Data. This is catalog stuff. Like telling you what's new, what you can buy. Again, just like a normal magazine. We're gonna go with the premium exclusive. The whole reason you would have gotten this magazine like day one, besides the usual stuff. But let's see what it's about. I know what it is. I'm pretty sure. But
プレミアムプロモーションフィルム上映館。
premium promo. Oh, never mind. It's Angelique. What the fuck am I talking about? This isn't what I was going for, but you know, maybe I was lied to. when I was researching this volume. Hey, Koei. No Tecmo.
この冬、女性ゲームファンが最も注目するゲームが登場します。ネオロマンスゲーム、アンジェリックスペシャル。
Yeah, Angelique Special is like a shoujo RPG type game.
美しいキャラクターで大人気。ガイドブックからオリジナルドラマ CD、スクリーンセーバーとどんどん広がるアンジェリックの世界。
Screensavers. But yeah, it's pretty cool.
ファンのハートを射止めたこのゲームがパワーアップして PCFX に移植されるんです。アンジェリークって言えばファンタジックな世界で繰り広げられるシミュレーションゲームよね。お話は全宇宙を司る女王が次世代の女王候補を選ぶところから始まるの。アンジェリックスペシャルでは憧れの守護聖様たちもフルアニメになって私たちに話しかけてくれるの。
やめてよ、二人とも。
そうか。
いつも厳しいジュリアス様、
次期女王候補と例の惑星が金
神秘的な雰囲気のクラビス様、
女王陛下にお仕え
いつも元気なランディ
そんな
様、
ことでどうする。
私たち守護
とっ
聖の
ても優しいリュミエール様、
その惑星で試させるという試験なのですね。
それで
グレイボーイのオスカー様、甘えん坊のマルセル様、
さあ行くぞ。
ちょっと乱暴なゼフェル様、
それより
怪しい魅力のオリビエ様、
守護聖全員に呼び出したなんてさ。
とっても知的なルバ様、その他にもディア様やライバルのロザリアもますます魅力的になってゲームを盛り上げてくれるのよ。そしてアンジェリークの最大の魅力って言えば美しい9人の守護聖様との心ときめく恋のシミュレーション。ゲームの舞台となる飛空都市では守護聖様に大陸の育成を頼んだり会話を交わしたり時にはデートをしたりとさまざまなイベントが待ってるの。あなたはお気に入りの守護聖様に気に入られるように努力して愛を育んで2人だけの恋愛ドラマを作ることができるの。また PCFX 版ではロザリアの部屋に行けたりそれぞれの守護聖様と趣味の時間を一緒に過ごせたりとイベントもパワーアップ。女王になるのもいいけど素敵な恋もしてみたい。女の子なら誰でも持ってる夢をアンジェリークスペシャルはきっと叶えてくれるわよ。 PCFX 専用ソフトネオロマンスゲームアンジェリークスペシャル12月22日発売です。お楽しみにね。
That came out in 1995. What a year. But yeah, it's an interesting thing having a JRPG adventure game for girls, of all things. Nah, but seriously, it's a pretty revolutionary type of thing. Modern thinking, that's great, actually. And it was pretty popular. You know, there's a ton of Angelique games, not just in the NEC and like PC Engine family consoles. With a bunch of sequels and I think ports as well. I'll get to it eventually. It doesn't look that bad, you know? Even if I'm not a fan of JoJo with a bunch of male characters like that. Obviously. But let's see what we got. That's not what I was looking forward to. The thing I read about this volume lied to me. Unless it's in the karaoke section, in which case, whatever. What was I gonna say? I already forgot. Anime Data Book 1995 OVA. This. Works from 1994, a total of 105 titles. Alright, this is a catalog. So for A. Alright. They were selling OVA. Oh my god, the whole screen. Okay, they were selling OVAs too, not just games and stuff. Anime adaptation covers the entire story up to the end of the original work, blah blah blah. Okay. So they sold OVAs and stuff like that, and... Oh yeah. This is the age. I didn't even see that for My Goddess. That was a game we tried super early on in streaming these retro games. But it wasn't translated. It was a visual novel, so... I didn't get to play it. I know that's an anime, but it does have its own game, its own visual novel adventure game on the PCFX. I think that was the issue that killed NEC, the company, at the end of the day. By the PC Engine CD's lifetime. I guess you would know it as a TurboGrafx CD. They started pivoting hard from 2D games to more anime, cutscene style FMV games, adventure games, visual novels, things like that. Anime-centric motion videos in their games. And the PCFX is mostly FMV anime games. There's a few RPGs here and there. There's some cool stuff we've played before too. You know, some demos that we tried in the last time we played one of these magazines. I believe it was volume 2 or another magazine volume. From the same company, obviously. I don't know if somebody else did those. I'm pretty sure Anime Freak is NEC's own magazine. I don't know if they did the other one we did for the PCFX. That one has 2 volumes only, I think. But anyway. Oh yeah, they have some stuff like, what's it called? Farland Saga as well. I don't know if that's well known to anybody. But it's like a type of strategy RPG. But yeah, that hard pivot to less 2D, you know, conventional games like JRPG, platformers. The PCFX only has one shoot 'em up, and we played it. Even though the PC Engine was known for having the best shoot 'em up titles of all time. Back in the day in like the 8-bit and 16-bit era, but yeah. That was kind of their downfall, unfortunately. Even though I would have preferred that they had succeeded and have this be like a big otaku anime console. It is what it is. Let's see what the penguin's about. Got a heart on it. This is the obligatory rock, paper, scissors game. Hey, it's Juko-chan again.
こんにちは、岩尾純子です。宝探ししましょう。宝探し。宝物は私のハートよ。画面上の箱の中にハートが一つだけ入ってるの。私と順番に探して早く見つけた方が勝ち。空き箱は外れだからね。私に勝つことができたらプレゼントはあなたのもの。頑張ってね。それじゃあゲームスタート。ハートはどこだ？
If only I knew what I'm supposed to do.
からね。私も開けちゃおう。私はここ。外れ。あなたの番。
Being the best? I don't know what's in these. You're not.
何も入ってないよ。私はどうかな。私はこれ。
Okay, I see how it is. You have to find the heart.
それじゃあゲームスタート。ハートはどこだ？
We can win one of these. Easily.
からね。私も開けちゃおう。これだ。外れ。あなたの番。すごい。よくわかったね。それじゃあゲームスタート。ハートはどこだ？
Yeah, DVD games you would play with your remote. God.
残念ね。今度は私があげるね。これだ。外れ。あなたの番。
Can't keep aging ourselves here.
からね。私も開けちゃおう。
Alright, let's get the heart once. I always find it really cool how FMVs work, or how they do FMV games.
あなたの番。
I know they never took off, but I still like them. You know, I like the motion video and stuff. I think it looks really good.
からね。私も開けちゃおう。
These motion videos look really good.
と
There are some bad FMVs, obviously.
ラッキー、チャンスマークだ。もう一個開けちゃうよ。
But the ones here look really good.
とこれ。外れ。あなたの番。すごい、よくわかったね。それじゃあゲームスタート。ハートはどこだ？あ、空っぽだね。さあ、私の番。私はここ。外れ。あなたの番。
Guess we're stuck finding the heart.
あ、チャンスマークだ。もう一回箱開けてもいいよ。残念ね。今度は私が開けるね。これだ。外れ。あなたの番。すごい、よくわかったね。それじゃあゲームスタート。ハートはどこだ？
I don't mean to be winning, mind you. It lets you go again. That's about it.
からね。私も開けちゃおう。これ。外れ。あなたの番。あ、空っぽだね。さあ、私の番。ここ。ラッキー、チャンスマークだ。もう一個開けちゃうよ。私はこれ。外れ。あなたの番。すごい、よくわかったね。
I don't mean to be winning,
ゲーム
but
スタート。ハートはどこだ？すごい、よくわかったね。あなたハート見つけるのうまいね。ここでやめてもプレゼントには応募できるんだけど、豪華版のスペシャルコースもあるんだよね。どうする？
what? Have I got something or not? But I'm gonna stop here, honestly. Part of me wants to see what if I continue.
それじゃあ
Damn it, you got
ス
me.
ペシャルコースいくよ。実は今度は箱の中に一つだけ爆弾が入ってるの。その箱を開けてしまったら即ゲームオーバーだよ。大丈夫、私もどこに入ってるかわからないから。少し後悔してる？でももう遅いよ。それではゲームスタート。
Alright, there's a hidden game over.
あなた空き箱が好きなの？今度は私の番でしょ。早く選ばせてね。これだ。なんで外れなの？あなたの番。あなたに当てられるもんですか。ハートは私のものよ。ここ。なんで外れなの？あなたの番。まあ、そんなもんでしょう。次は私の番ね。これ。ラッキー、チャンスマークだ。もう一個開けちゃうよ。これ。私のハートはあなたのものにはならないのよ。やめちゃうの？今度はハートを見つけてね。バイバイ。
I have to wonder how they would do FMV stuff like that. Huh? Make it like be random or know exactly what's on screen. I guess, you know, they do a lot of takes, obviously. So that makes sense. What is this? Upcoming stuff? Anime Freak News. I could have sworn there was something else in here. Maybe I'm missing something. Alright, well, whatever. Let's go to karaoke, see what we're missing.
カラオケフリーク
I can say anything else about it, but... Alright. I'm sure we all know what we're looking at. Well, this definitely doesn't have any copyright, obviously. I don't know, just imagine being a fan of the anime. You know, you had a PC effects, you got this magazine mail. That would have been really great. High definition Newsmaster release. Now available, episode 1, episode 2. Interesting stuff that we're looking at here. I'm surprised. I know we're missing something. Oh well. Now let's look at the news before we go somewhere else.
ニュースです
The making of Anime Freak, user's voice. How did you like Anime Freak Volume 3? We packed it with lots of fun content. Which segment did you like best? You can find the address in the user's voice section to send feedback. I'm guessing they don't exist anymore. The after would recommend reading it last, as we think you'll enjoy it even more if you read it after you finished watching all the segments. The making of Anime Freak FX. The highlights from Tenchi Muyo Ryo Ori. Again, I gotta play it at some... or watch it, I guess. I'm struck by what a truly mysterious, strange work it is. Now that it's been made into a movie, production of the film version, it's in its final stages. I'm a little disappointed that I wasn't able to interview the staff, but I'm looking forward to its release. How was it? It took more than half a year to complete, but I'm truly relieved that we've finally been able to deliver the final episode, Private Idol. We're giving away a limited edition CD of the insert songs that played during the concert scene. Please try out the minigame. We look forward to hearing your thoughts. If you have any requests for a sequel, let us know. Giving away a limited edition CD, so they're doing a little giveaway of the music. That's actually really nice. I wanted to hear the song too. This is in Magical Night. Rye Earth, or whatever that's called. I don't think so. Yeah, it's something else. I've taken a slightly different approach to my daydream project of going on a date with a virtual idol. Okay, so yeah, that's what Private Idol Freak was. It was before it would take a heroine from one of the other PCFX games and make you go on a date with them, which I thought was pretty cool. But here, they took a different approach. It's a project to secretly film the private life of Keno Mai, the heroine of the game series Don't Give Up Magic Swordsmanship. Interesting. Yeah, it's the making of, so it's probably the writers, or the editors, whatever. The people that compiled this magazine. I'm sure there's a credits staff list. By the way, Don't Give Up Magic Swordsmanship has also been made into an OVA. Please check it out. The FX version of the game should also include plenty of anime. Alright. It's probably got a Japanese name, maybe that's why I don't recognize it, but I'll take a look at it anyway. Junko has a packed schedule of regular appearances and production. I can't read. And in between, she's busy with Key's promotional activities. The only Key that I know made Air, and they made like Clanad and that kind of visual novel stuff. So I don't know if they're the same or if they're talking about like a music company, but whatever. I hope I can convey even a little bit of the charm of this hardworking girl. Her singing voice at the Christmas concert was truly angelic. It's a real shame that I can only share a part of it. Yeah, it was pretty good music. I like her singing. My first impression of the Evangelion opening was, wow, that's new. This was followed by, that's cool. Personally, I think it's one of the greatest openings in anime history. Now we're taking karaoke requests, so please write them on the survey postcard. We'll be waiting. Okay. I think the last one's the volume 2 had a karaoke. I don't think volume 1 did. Yeah, we didn't get to see these OVAs. Anime Databook 1995 contains excerpts of Mari's VA data in 1904. What am I looking at? Okay, it's a Anime Databook 1995, so I guess it's more of a not a catalog. I also don't recognize what I'm looking at. Kinda. Interesting. They're also previewing like other things they might publish. Managed to squeeze in a photo shoot in a certain location in Tokyo amidst her busy schedule. Junko-chan is the type who can't stop laughing when she can't say the keyword. My heart is yours. LOL. Do your best to win her heart. No cheating. It all depends on your effort. Valuable prizes await you. I'm gonna take a gamble and try to win somehow on my own time, you know? So don't hold out your breath. The voice of FX's image character Rolfie is actually provided by Marina Ono. Made her FX debut with a project where she had her picture taken in Rolfie's costume. Said, please send lots of fan letters so that I can appear on Voice Freak. Please give her your support. Okay. So there was a bunch of fan feedback and they got her in Volume 3. That's pretty good. User's voice is the section where we share your opinions and feedback. Everybody who bought Volume 3, so yeah, it's a paid little magazine. No, just like a regular magazine. Anime Freak started with people saying things like, it'll never sell, it's just a video, and with the kind of promise of only 3 copies and we'll make it a hit. But now we're finally pleased to announce that production of issues 4 and beyond has been decided. We still have 3 more volumes of Anime Freak, unfortunately. I'll space them out. I don't want to just go through all of it early on in my YouTube career and then forget about it. I'm not going to read all this, mind you. All thanks to your support, and the entire staff is incredibly grateful. They're all working on the 4th issue. So, you know, good job on them. Love seeing that. You have the credits. Okay, it's not going to be translated properly. Unfortunate, but there are credits. The AI failed me. We went through everything except for the best 20 heroines. That's going to be... I'm surprised there's no like demo or anything like that. I'm really surprised. Maybe I missed something, or maybe I gotta beat Junko in the heart. I'll try that at the end, but let's see if we can do it. I'm gonna abuse quick saves.
こんにちは、岩尾純子です。宝探ししましょう。宝探し。宝物は私のハートよ。画面上の箱の中に私にそれじゃあゲームスタート。ハートはどこだ?
The editors did say there was a prize, so I'm gonna abuse the hell out of this, whether anybody likes it or not.
あ、チャンスマークだ。もう一回箱開けてもいいよ。すごい、よくわかったね。それじゃあゲームスタート。ハートはどこだ?
So we made it to 5 last. Oh boy, oh my god. I'm gonna be clicking F6 over and over again. Game got me acting crazy.
すごい、よくわかったね。それじゃあゲームスタート。ハートはどこだ?
Better get like an extra feature or something. cosplay, a swimsuit scene, anything. Better not just be me doing this for the hell of it.
すごい、よくわかったね。それじゃあゲームスタート。ハートはどこだ？
I'll even take a song feature. Be able to listen to her whole, like,
残念ね。
performance. Although I think they're just selling her CD anyway, so they probably wouldn't do that. Now that I think about it.
すごい、よくわかったね。あなたハート見つけるのうまいね。ここでやめてもプレゼントには応募できるんだけど、豪華版のスペシャルコースもあるんだよね。どうする？
That's special. I'm hoping I'm gonna get something out of
スペ
this.
シャルコースいくよ。実は今度は箱の中に一つだけ爆弾が入ってるの。その箱を開けてしまったら即ゲームオーバーだよ。大丈夫、私もどこに入ってるかわからないから。少し後悔してる？でももう遅いよ。それではゲームスタート。
Holy. Yep, we're really gonna do this. I could just do this on my own time, but I kind of want to see, have a record of what it is we're gonna be getting.
嘘、よくわかったね。それじゃあゲームスタート。ハートはどこだ？嘘、よくわかったね。それじゃあゲームスタート。ハートはどこだ？嘘、よくわかったね。それじゃあゲームスタート。ハートはどこだ？嘘、よくわかったね。それじゃあゲームスタート。ハートはどこだ？
I do feel bad for Junko, but gotta do it.
嘘、よくわかったね。
I hope it's nothing too long, you know? Maybe 3 big hearts max.
これで私のハートはあなたのものっていうわけにもいかないので、スペシャルパスワードを教えちゃうね。おめでとう。パスワードはこれよ。はがきに応募券を貼って送ってね。パスワードは絶対に忘れないでね。
Penguin? What? What do I do with this? What is this? Translate, please. Private Idol version something CD. That's the one they were giving away. Okay. Please attach an entry coupon to a government-issued postcard. Clearly write your password and desired price. Send it to us. Please refer to the instruction manual for the address. Application deadline 1996, April 30th. Ah. So if you win the game, you get the giveaway for the Private Idol CD and a bunch of other stuff. Okay, that's actually really cool. Not what I was expecting,
ご
but
覧の商品が当たります。詳しくは取扱説明書を読んでね。それじゃあまた。バイバイ。
that was pretty unique, actually. I wouldn't have thought of that.
コンテストの結果を発表。
But that's how you get the giveaway. Anyway, the PCFX Best 20.
美少女コンテスト結果発表。
I think they
ベスト20
already
ロルフィーです。このコーナーでは第20位から第1位までの10位結果を発表しちゃいます。さあ、栄光の1位に輝くのは誰かな？ロルフィーもとっても楽しみ。
Thank you, Rolfie. Alright, beauty contest. It's a ranking of all the main female leads of all the PCFX games. That should remind you are about 60. Go figure.
それでは早速10位の発表を始めましょう。第20位。
Alright, this is number 20.
第20位
Not that I'll recognize half of these.
篠原泉さんです。
Izumi Shinohara and classmates? Some of these games might just have like Japanese names, that's why I don't recognize them from the English. Okay, I know this game. I think it's Satsugu or something like that, or Satsu or something like that. It's in other consoles too. But it's a sequel and it's only effects, I believe. Okay. So it's probably just a ranking of like overall females and PCFX games. I don't know if these are main characters. I don't recognize her.
続いて第19位の発表だよ。第19位は絹さんです。
You know, this really reminds me of those character rankings in manga. They do the polls and they have like a special page at the end. Or at the beginning they give you the character ranking of like, who do the people vote for? Who do they like the most? And they do like a really cute gags with those as well. What do we got? This looks familiar, the art style. Fighting Legend by Hudson. The name is probably messed up.
次は第18位。第18位は安田舞菜さんです。
Alfie's outfit is pretty good too. She's got a... I thought it was Sailor Moon for a second. But it is pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of those sleeves though. It is what it is though. I don't know. A lot of leg too, I guess. Very Sailor Moonish bottom. We'll give it that. I don't know if that was an inspiration or what. Okay, Graduation, something. I know this. Never played it, but it does look pretty good. This art looks amazing. River Hill Soft, NEC. Very nice looking art. It looks very rustic, very vintage in a way as well. Like it doesn't look digital at all. If that makes any sense.
第17位。第17位に選ばれたのは藤宮もみじさんです。
Blue Seed, is that an anime? Didn't we watch a OVA on that on the last Anime Freak? I guess it's also a game. Oh, I don't remember. But hey, good job.
第16位は鈴木梢さんです。
Other classmate. I didn't know that was a translation for the title, but nice.
第15位です。第15位はパステルさんです。
You know, more franchises do character like popularity polls, ranking polls. Be great. This. Interesting. I'm sure you can read the translation. I'm not gonna do all this all the time. The names might be a little off. At least you can get the title going. I can kind of tell what it is. Library's not that big. I can tell what they are if I go back and look at it from a
第
glance.
14位はリアベルト・フォン・ノイエスタインさんです。
Pretty long name. Oh, it's Galaxy Densetsu Yuna. Or Ojo-sama Yuna. The FX version, I don't think I played it. I played first game on the Engine CD. It was more of an adventure game where you just click forward and have different choices and stuff like that. Bit of an RPG battle system to it, but hey, I don't know this character. This was a really big series as well. The Yuna series. A lot of sequels and spin-offs. I'll play them eventually.
第13位はナターシャさんです。
Looks interesting for the art. RetroNight, yeah. Nice. I think that one's an RPG. Could be wrong.
第12位の発表だよ。第12位はメイスターさんです。
Interesting that we got Private Idol, even though there's no NPCFX game on this. Alright, I guess we're counting OVAs here as well, made by NEC, so I'll take it. I would have put her in whatchamacallit, top 5? But it's not like I know too many PCFX characters overall.
第11位はマルレーネさんです。
Again, I don't know if they're choosing main leads for the popularity ranks, or if they're choosing any female character in any of these games. This. It's a very nice looking Dragon Knight again. That's a very nice looking elf. You don't see these elf designs anymore, you know, with the really long ears and more classical high fantasy look.
ここまでの順位でご紹介した皆さんはもう少しでベスト10圏内に入れるところだったのに惜しかったですね。さあ、それでは続いてベスト10の発表を始めましょう。では、発表を続けます。
Very good artwork so far. Alright, top 10 of the
第
best
10位は杉本桜子さんです。
best fan voted, I'm assuming, female characters in this console library. A visual novel character. Is this still Classmate 2? Yeah. That's one of those very big, there's a lot of sequels to it as well, visual novels, so I'm not surprised that they have a lot of entries here. I'll play it eventually.
続いて第9位。第9位はスワティさんです。
Looks familiar. And Can't Bunny for DX, another sort of visual novel, a little bit more spice than other consoles. They have a VFX version. I'll play that one eventually too. All these visual novels are on my bed. I will play them on my own eventually. But she looks pretty good. Like a whole different game character. Fantasy game.
次は第8位の発表です。第8位はルルベルさんです。
Alright, here we got. Isn't. Her name's just something goddess. Voodoo goddess. What game is it? It's not translating. Not Classmate, too.
さあ、次は7位の発表だよ。
I
第
can
7位。
see the appeal.
第7位は田中美沙さんです。
Another Classmate character. It's a very. What's the word I'm looking for? Distinctive art style to this game. I like it.
第6位の発表です。第6位はユーリキューブさんです。
Another Yuna character. I recognize that art style. Anyway. I believe it's Ginja Densetsu Ojo-sama Yuna. FX, you can't forget the FX. I don't know if that's like a spin-off or if it's like a remake of the first game, but I can recognize the art style of the... I believe it was a woman who made the art.
第5位の発表です。
She does a lot of mecha girl style art, or used to,
私だ。皆さん、ありがとう。
from what I remember.
ノル
This
フィ
is
ーを選んでくれてどうもありがとう。ノルフィーとても嬉しいです。感想は1位に選ばれなかったのがちょっと残念かな。なんちゃって。皆さん、本当にありがとうございました。
surprised Rolfie got number 5. I don't suppose her game was that popular. Hey, she made it to number 5. Good job.
それでは続いて第4位の発表です。第4位はリリスさんです。
I'd be really surprised if somebody on the top is like, what, Angelique? or one of the characters from Ah My Goddess. That'll be very surprising. But good artwork. I think that's Dragon Knight, actually. Alright, number 3. Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight 2 again. Okay. If I had played these games, I might have something to say, but I don't. Okay, I got nothing to say because I haven't played the game. I can already tell who this is. And it's gotta be the main heroine of Ginja Densetsu, Ojo-sama Yuna. Made by Hudson. Again, it's a very nice franchise. It's got like 4 games, some spin-offs, story. It's an adventure game. It's a fun game. Illustration by Mika Akitaka. Illustration is Yuna 2's work. Okay. Yeah, that's the artist. She does very distinct art style like this. Very mecha, cutesy art. I don't know if she still does it, but hey. Yuna, when I played the first game, it's deserved, I guess. Whatever. I was expecting to see the other characters, but Yuna's a pretty good choice for number 1. I can see why. And like I said, popular franchise, even outside of PC Engine, where I believe it came out, the PC Engine C. Good job. Hold up. Somebody write that down. If only I knew the buttons. If only I knew what buttons were 1, 2, 3, 4, I would do this stuff. Okay, so that was the best 20, I guess, female characters in all PCFX franchises. Back out real quick. I hope somebody made a effort to remember that, because I don't. And I don't know if I have to do it in the main menu or not. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna look back at that while you, I don't know, maybe check back on what we missed. We'll go to a break while I figure out the code, the Konami code for the PC FX. Alright, well, I'm not gonna figure it out, so it is what it is. Let's just sit here for a little bit. Maybe I can read up on it. Hope it's been enjoyable, at the very least. I had a good time playing some of that. Well, I should say, playing. I had a good time watching some of this stuff. Having a good time, and I don't want to say reminiscing, but enjoying some of this old anime stuff that you would otherwise never see. Yeah, at some point, get back to it and enjoy more Anime Freak. But until then, goodbye.